Yeah.
You will never guess what happened to us.
Yeah, we went to the country estate that we were supposed to inherit.
And we thought it was haunted.
Oh, because it had this picture with moving eyes,
And there was a really big severed head on a platter.
And an undertaker.
Well, who wasn't really? It was our uncle. He was just testing us to see if we were good enough to look after the place.
Really?
Yeah, well, he wanted to give the estate to Bonnie, but she said no.
Guys, I don't want you to think that it hasn't been fun.
Look, I'm really hungry. I don't know who's for some food.
Idea, I am
Me
starving.
too. You know, we haven't eaten for days, I tell you.
Guys, please hold it!
Bonnie sits a first HSC exam tomorrow.
And I have to study.
You're right.
Yeah, well, we should get out of your hair then, eh?
Oh, I remember how terrible it was.
Oh, just awful. You know, I had this friend once. He was so nervous when he sat for his exam. He sat down, he turned over the paper, and he just froze. 3 hours he sat there, not a single word did he write. There was this other guy, he was even worse.
Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to know about it.
Well, no, seriously, Bonnie, you... Ow! What was that for?
Being such a dope.
Am I dope?
You slept with Sam. I don't believe it. Do you love him?
CJ,
No, I mean it. Do you love him?
I don't know.
Toni, I just can't get a hold of this. You're my wife. I love you. And you slept with someone else?
Well, I had to tell you. I couldn't just lie. I'm sorry.
You don't love him, do you?
CJ, I'm so confused. I don't want to hurt you.
Can we make this right?
I don't know.
Do you want to try?
CJ,
Toni, please, you've got to give us a chance.
I want to.
We can do it. I know we can. I love you. Look, I know you love me. All we've got to do is fix things. Can we try? Please?
Now, about Frank Ferrantino.
What about it?
Did you waste him?
Jack, before you say anything, we've got to get you a lawyer.
I prefer a drink, Bob.
I mean it.
So do I. Got any bourbon, Harry?
Oh, cut the macho rubbish and let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Did you waste Frank Ferrantino?
Yep.
Jack.
Nobody's forcing him to talk.
Did you waste Jimmy Duval?
Yep.
Did you waste...
Did I what?
Did you waste anyone else?
Probably. You got what you want. How about I get some sleep?
All right. It's enough for now. Get him through to the cells. Tough cookie, your brother.
Right. Dinner's not quite ready. But it will be soon. No worries.
You can't cook, you know that.
Hey, that's the old CJ. The new CJ will do anything for the woman he loves. You're so beautiful, Toni.
CJ,
Oh, I'm serious. I'm not just raving. You're incredible.
you're pretty cute yourself.
It's funny. We've known each other such a long time. I used to think of you as just this cute kid. You know, Harley's girlfriend and all that. And one day I looked up and I saw a beautiful woman. I never dreamed that we'd be married. You'd actually fall in love with me. You know, when you're young, people are always telling you about what it's like to make real love, not just the physical stuff. You think to yourself, yeah, sure. But then when you do make love for real, you realise how wonderful and special. It really is.
She's so scared, so very frightened. Anything could happen right here tonight.
I'm sorry.
Max!
What?
Why didn't you wake me up? You knew I had to get up. You knew!
But
It's 4:30.
4:30.
Look, quick.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, I've missed my exam. I've got to go and explain to them. I've got to go and talk to them. I've got to go and tell them what you've done.
What I've done?
It's you.
Oh, okay. Tell them it's the only way.
Oh, quick, Max. Hurry.
Hold still, Bonnie.
Oh, I can't.
Bonnie.
What is going on?
Oh, it's a disaster. It's a complete disaster.
There.
Quick, hurry up.
Okay,
Hurry.
okay.
Excuse me. It's getting dark early. Well, there's been a nuclear accident. Or the Earth stopped turning, or it's 4:30 in the morning. Oh.
What? 4:30?
You mean I still have got 12 hours before I die? You're not going to die. Why don't you just go back to bed and try to relax?
How could you, Max? You knew I had to get up. Why don't you let me sleep?
Toni,
Hi, Bob.
what are you doing here?
I couldn't stay at home and I didn't want to go to Ellie's, so I just kept walking and thinking, and I sort of ended up here.
You okay?
I just feel so lost.
Why?
I don't know what to do. Last night, CJ was trying so hard. He was like a little puppy dog trying to do everything to please me. He made me a romantic dinner, lit candles. He was being wonderful.
That doesn't sound so awful.
I know it doesn't sound awful, but it's made things worse. And then he
what?
He tried to make love to me. He was so sweet and gentle, awkward and caring, but I just couldn't go through with it.
Do you think maybe you should be a bit more tolerant?
I'm trying, Bob. I really am.
Maybe you need to try a little bit harder.
How? I can't ignore the way I feel.
No, I know. Toni, CJ's been going through something that you may not know about.
What?
Or maybe it's better if you ask him.
It's something that's going to make a difference, isn't it? Bob, you have to tell me.
He's been doing cold turkey. He's been coming down off speed.
Ow! Hey,
Excuse me.
Bonnie.
Excuse me.
I was in the middle of a dream.
Well, I did say, excuse me.
Hey, what are you doing?
No, I'm looking for Saturday's paper.
Oh, now?
The sooner the better.
Why?
Because I'm going to get a job.
What sort of job?
Oh, any job.
What about HSC? Ouch.
What about my HSC, Max? Did you get your HSC?
No.
And you're happy?
Yeah.
And you like being a cop?
Yeah.
And there's nothing you'd rather be?
No, not really.
Right. Well, there you are, then.
There I am, what?
I'm not doing my HSC either.
Bonnie, look, I've got a trade certificate,
Oh,
okay?
well, Max, I'll get my trade certificate. You have your couch back now.
I don't want my couch.
Oh, well, sit yourself.
Oh, Bonnie, come here. You've got to do it, okay?
Why?
Because you're bright and don't know. You got a lot of future ahead of you. Your dad expects it.
We'll get over it.
You'll kill me. And I'll probably end up losing my job.
So that's all you care about is yourself. You don't care about me.
That's not true.
Max, I've made up my mind, and that's all there is to it.
Morning, Sam. Haven't got a drink, have you?
Sorry.
So am I.
Give it a break, Jack.
I'll leave you to it.
Thanks. So, what's going on?
Trying to get a drink, Bob.
What's with the confessions?
You want the truth?
Yep.
It's you, Bob. It's your influence. You see, Bob, you made me realise crime just isn't worth it. So I'm giving up. I'll do my time and then I'm going to change. Gonna find a nice girl and settle down, get married, get a mortgage, and be the brother you always wanted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what's really going to happen, don't you? You're going to go to jail for good. No parole.
Oh, well. If that's what it takes to wipe my slate clean.
So what are you playing at, Jack?
I told you, Bob. I've seen the light. I'm going straight. Are you sure you ain't got a drink?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing much. Just standing here.
I was cleaning up. Don't suppose you want some dinner? Guess not.
CJ, I've been talking to Bob. He told me about the drugs.
Pretty dumb, eh?
Yeah. Pretty dumb.
Especially after seeing so many of my friends get into such deep trouble. Hey, but I had to do something. I wasn't cutting it, and we needed the money. I thought 2 jobs and speed was the way to go. Guess it wasn't.
I had no idea you were taking it.
You weren't supposed to.
And I couldn't understand why everything was going so wrong.
Neither could I. Not until later, until I realised what it was doing to me.
Why didn't you tell me what you were going through?
You wouldn't have understood.
I might have.
Want some coffee?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
You don't really believe all that stuff about the HSC, do you?
Of course I do. It's a terrible plot to create a ruling class. If you pass, you can be a doctor. And if you don't, you can't. I mean, that just says it all.
And I've been a nurse for 25 years, and I know a bad case of nerves when I see one.
You don't mean me. I'm not nervous.
Yes, you are. You're scared, silly.
Well, maybe I was before, but I'm not now. I've got no reason to be. Why be scared about going to live in Greece?
Well, you mightn't be scared, but poor Max is.
Max? Why?
You know what his assignment is? To get you through the HSC.
Well, he doesn't have to worry anymore. He can just have a holiday.
And you know what happens when your father comes home? Max is going to lose the job he loves because you're too scared to risk failure.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You're HSC.
Martha, we've been through all that before.
And we're going to go through it again and again until you come to your senses.
But I...
If what you say is true and the exam is unimportant, then it doesn't matter, does it?
Well,
You
no,
don't have to worry
but...
about whether you pass or fail. All you've got to do is sit. For Max's sake. I mean, you owe him that much, don't you? You really do.
I knew I wasn't going to get out of it.
Morning.
What's that?
Breakfast.
You reckon?
It's better than the one I had.
I prefer a bourbon.
Tough guy.
Come on, I'm serious. Can you get me one?
No, I can't. Don't even know if I should be talking to you.
Why, you object to my conversation?
Well, I object to what you did. You blew away half the country.
They were scumbags. Hey, Constable. How's your affair with the married chick going?
You gonna eat that or not?
I want a drink.
How is he?
Same as ever.
Too tough to ever change, eh, Jack?
A lot more mellow with a drink in my hand.
Just had a call from Harry Haddock. Just about got enough evidence to charge you.
They're right.
Mr. Brown, you're for the long jump. You won't be tasting bourbon for a long, long time.
You are.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think you'd approve. I know how you feel about drugs. But I had to have something to keep going, and I thought it was worth it. I didn't realise it was going to be a problem. I thought I could handle it.
I didn't mean that. Why didn't you tell me you were so worried? Why keep that from someone you love?
I don't know.
You have to have a reason.
What do you want me to say?
Did you really think I wouldn't understand?
I don't know. I wasn't sure.
So you didn't even give me a chance.
I was going to.
But you didn't. And then you stole from me. I sold my scooter so we could buy a fridge, and you took the money.
I'm sorry, Tony. But I didn't take it. I threw it away.
And you think that makes it any better? You stole from me. You actually stole from me, CJ. People who are in love don't do that.
They don't have affairs with policemen either.
I'm sorry. That wasn't meant to happen.
That makes it all right?
Of course not. I was just so unhappy and confused. Everything had fallen apart, and I didn't know why. So I went to Sam for comfort.
Comfort? Is that what you call it?
Well, I couldn't go to you, could I?
You didn't even try.
That is not true.
We've only been married for 6 weeks, and you're already jumping into bed with other men.
I told you. It wasn't meant to happen.
But it did.
All right, it did. But it wouldn't have if you'd talked to me, if you'd told me what was really going on.
So it's all my fault then?
Yes, in a lot of ways it is.
At least everything I did for us.
Can't you see? If you'd been thinking of us, you wouldn't have got hooked on speed. You wouldn't have stolen money from me. And you wouldn't have been acting like an absolute pig for the past 4 weeks. Everything you've done for yourself. And your own stupid reasons. And don't you dare pretend that you did it for me.
Is that what you think? Is that what you really think?
Yeah.
Then I guess it's over for us, isn't it?
I think so.
Morning. How are you? It's a big day today. How are you feeling?
Don't ask.
Yeah, mate. She's pretty stressed out. She's been up since 4:30.
Oh, really? Look, I got a perfect way to reduce stress. Say om.
Om?
Yeah, om. You know, reduces stress. Works for the Tibetan monks.
Jamie, I've been studying meditation for years, and I know what an om is.
Right. Well, you've never seen a stressed out monk, have you?
The monks don't have to do the HSC, Jamie.
Well, that doesn't matter. Try it anyway. Max, watch. Oh.
Max, are you nuts? They will throw me out of the classroom. Well, what about deep breathing? It worked for labour. It'll work for you, just see. Like this.
Yeah, go on, Bonnie.
I feel better.
Me too.
Go on, why don't you try it?
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, a bit better, I think.
Great. Now all we have to do is combine that with the arms, and you'll be laughing. Huh? Yeah, hands up.
Will you stop that?
What?
The pencil.
Sorry. Sarge, there's something I've got to do.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, do it in a hurry and stop driving me nuts. Enjoying the accommodation?
Been in worse.
You know, I just don't understand you.
Really?
Your brother's a good man. A very good man. And all you're doing is messing up his life.
So?
Why'd you have to come here and cause trouble?
You know how it is, Sarge.
No. You tell me.
You see, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
I mean, what is it with you? I mean, you know you're gone. We've got all the evidence we need. We've got the prints off the car. We've got the ballistics on your piece. We've got you.
Yeah, so why are you bothering me?
I'm just trying to figure you out. Why you won't make a statement.
Why don't you just make something up, Sergeant? It's what you guys do, isn't it?
Well, not in the station, we don't.
Good on you, George. Nice to meet an honest cop.
Look, if you want to play the hard case, that's fine. But the longer this goes on, the harder it is on your brother. Now, if you've got any guts at all, we're going to end this with a full confession.
Don't worry about my brother. I'll handle him.
What? From a prison cell?
Like I said, don't worry about it. He's gonna be fine.
I'm all right. After what you've been through, mate, we can't be too careful. Now, you're not all right till Ellie says you're all right.
There. That's fine.
Told you.
You were lucky, CJ. Speed's not something you can muck around with.
Lucky? That's a laugh. Come on, pull yourself together. Why? What's it matter anyway? Tony's never coming back. So what's the point? Might as well get into some more pills. What have I got to lose?
Your life. At the very least, that stuff brings on panic attacks. At the worst, it can bring on a stroke or a heart attack. You could end up either dead or a vegetable.
You're not going to win her back if you're in a morgue.
I know.
What am I going to do? I love her. I just really love her.
Well?
Well, this is it.
Yep.
I could bribe you, Max. I mean, what about your own police station? I could get Dad to make you commissioner.
Bonnie?
Yeah?
I just want to let you know I'm proud of you. You're very brave. Real brave. I appreciate it, okay?
Thanks, Max.
Good luck. It's open. What do you want?
I want to talk.
We got nothing to talk about.
Yes, we have, CJ.
I thought the next time I saw you, I'd have a baseball bat and you'd be spitting teeth.
I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, neither would I. But what would it solve?
Listen, CJ. I just want you to know that I didn't plan what happened. I didn't mean it to.
Hey, that makes me feel a lot better.
It's the truth.
So it's the truth, so what? It's also true that you slept with my wife.
I'm sorry.
Who for? Me? You don't have to feel sorry for me. I don't want your pity.
You know what I mean, CJ.
But that's just it, pal. I don't know what you mean. I know that you slept with Toni. I know that right now, I'm using every bit of patience I've got to stop from smashing your face in. And I don't know what you mean.
What I mean, CJ, is that it was nobody's fault. You were out of control. Toni was frightened. And I got in the way.
It's a cute way of putting it.
I didn't make it happen.
No? Then who did? Toni? You saying it was her fault? It's pretty gutless, isn't it?
No, I'm not. It wasn't just me. And it wasn't just you. And it wasn't Toni. It was something that got way out of control.
Hey! You could have said no.
One, two, three, kick it.
Take it easy, baby, I worked all day and feel just like lead. You got my shirt tail flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, whoa, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down. Have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, 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 oh, fiddly dick. I can't dance with a drink in my hands. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, 'cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. Then you can lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, 'cause I ain't got time for that. She said, whoa, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing while I find myself another child. Bossa nova,
Beer? Thanks.
Well, this is a bit more civilized, isn't it?
What are we going to do, CJ?
Well, she's left me. So I guess it's over to you.
It's not that simple.
Why not? Hey, according to you, this stuff just happens. It's out of our control. Why not just take it?
Come on, CJ.
She's a nice kid. She's kind and thoughtful. She'll look after you. There's just a couple of things to watch. Don't do drugs. And don't make any mistakes. Just be perfect and it'll be okay. Oh, and talk to her. Tell her how you're feeling. She likes that. But most of all, be careful of your mates. Don't turn your back. And don't expect loyalty. Everything will be fine. CJ. Sorry. We're supposed to be adults, right? How do you feel about it, Sam? Well, it's a simple question, isn't it?
I know what you want me to say, CJ.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want me to say it's all over and it's never going to happen again.
Does that surprise you?
It's not like that.
No? And what is it like, Sam?
I care.
You do. She's a lucky girl.
Do you want to hear this or not?
Hey, I want to hear whatever you've got to say.
Well, I've been doing a bit of thinking lately. About her and us. And I think...
And?
I think I'm in love with her.
Charlie, will you do something for us? Yeah. When Bonnie comes here, she's going to be very stressed and very upset. And I want you to give her a big cuddle and tell her that everything's going to be all right, okay?
Okay.
Good. Hi.
Go.
Bonnie.
Oh, that's a lovely cuddle.
Everything's going to be all right.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I know it is.
You know?
Well, why wouldn't it be?
Jamie thought you were a mess.
Oh, well, Jamie was wrong, wasn't he?
Hey, Max looks a mess.
I'm glad I never did it.
How did it go?
Pretty well, I think.
What?
You're kidding.
I had to fudge a couple of questions, of course, but overall, it wasn't too bad.
Good. Congratulations.
Oh, that's excellent. How about Penny and I take you out for dinner to celebrate?
I can't. I've got English 2 tomorrow, so I've got to study. But thank you anyway.
Good luck.
Hey, Sarge. I hear you're holding Jack Brown.
Take a walk, Arnie. The last person in the world Brown would want to see right now is you.
This ain't no visit. This is business.
What?
Them killings. You got the wrong guy, Sergeant. All them killings were done by me.
You ever heard of perjury, Arnie?
Yeah, of course.
Then don't waste my time. Get out of here and don't come back.
Don't you believe me?
You think I've got rocks in my head?
But I can prove I done them.
Go on.
You mind?
Just get on with it, Arnie.
Where do you want me to start? Jimmy Duval, right? Shot poor James in the head twice. No, I lie. Just the once. Right here. All right. Frank Valentino. I wrapped his body and dumped it in the country. I can show you the spot if you want. Then I thought it wasn't such a smart move. So I dumped him in Melanie Howard's pool.
And, Melanie Howard?
Melanie Howard was an accident. Anyway, I put Melanie's body in her car and dumped her in the harbour. Get the point? I can prove every word. Now, where do I sign?
Sign?
Yeah, I've got to sign a formal statement, don't I? That's what I have to do. Well, hurry up, Sergeant. This might take a while.
What a mess. I feel for both of them, but in different ways and for different reasons. I've only just got to know Sam. How can I tell if what I feel is real or not?
Well, there's only one way. You've got to give yourself time and space. You should spend some time away from CJ.
Oh, I don't think I want to do that. Things were so good between us before. Maybe they can be again if we try hard enough.
Maybe.
Do you think they can?
He's hoping so.
What do you think?
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but if you give each other lots of space and you get on with your life and he gets on with his, you might be able to rebuild something.
And if we can't?
Then it was never meant to be.
Ellie, I don't think I want to be an adult anymore. It's too hard.
I'm sorry, Toni, but you're stuck with it.
What's going on, Sarge?
About time you appeared. Arnie here wants to make a confession.
What?
Just get Brown out of his cell, get yourself a notepad. You know, maybe I ought to just charge you with being Brown's accomplice.
You can't do that, mate. The man's innocent. G'day, Jack.
Wouldn't have a drink, Arnie, would you?
Afraid not, mate.
Your mate here wants to tell you something.
I'm sorry, Jack. It was a nice try, but I can't let you take the rap for me, mate.
Why not?
Because I love you like a brother. I had to tell the truth. I tell you what, it's not easy giving yourself up. You come in, you tell the cops who you wasted, you give them the details, and they still won't believe you. Yeah. Don't think I've got an honest face, eh?
He says that he killed Melanie Howard and all those others. Now, what do you say?
Well, if he said he did it, he did it. Not even Arnie's nuts enough to give himself up for life.
But you said you did it.
Yeah, I was covering for him.
You covering for Arnie?
Yeah, you see, Sergeant, I love him like a brother, too.
So, what do you two loving brothers suggest that I do?
You could lob in court with two blokes charged with the same crimes. Or you could let one of us go.
And seeing as how I did all the killings, it might be Jack.
And if I chuck you out?
Well, then I might take me evidence up to Newbridge. They seem to like me up there.
Okay, Brown, you can go.
Have a good time, Arnie.
Oh, I will, Jack, I will.
But I'll be watching you. All right, Constable, block him.
Come on, Arnie.
Right, hold on.
What?
Me confession. When do I get to dictate me confession?
Come on, Arnie.
What the hell is going on, Jack?
So you heard?
I heard all right. I still don't believe it. What are you playing at?
I wasn't playing, I was just covering for Arnie.
Oh, come on.
It's my story and I'm sticking with it, Bob.
You told me you killed Frank Ferrantino. Why is Arnold suddenly coming in and admitting to all these murders?
What do you want me to tell you?
Well, how about the truth?
Feel like a drink?
No, I don't feel like a drink. Last night when they dragged you in, I thought that was it. That was the end. All over.
Yeah, and here I am.
And now you're sitting there, you're telling me it's okay, no big deal. Arnold's a bad guy. You're just sitting in the cell keeping it warm until he came in and took over. Come on, give me a break.
Hey, big fella. Mate, how are you?
How are you?
Come in. Bob, I'd like you to meet Tommy Wood.
Tommy Wood?
Tommy, this is my big brother, Reverend Brown.
Reverend?
Now, Bob, if you don't mind, we've got some business to take care of.
Come here. You told me he died in jail. That's why he came back to Westside, for revenge.
I lied.
Well, they nearly got you that time, Jack.
I got a bit messy there for a while, but it all worked out in the end. What'd you offer Arnie?
Arnie? We got him cheap.
How cheap?
100 grand for every year he's inside. He's hoping he'll do at least 10 years.
Why?
So he can come out a millionaire.
I reckon he's odds on, eh?
So do I.
So,
the bad news is there ain't no good news. And the very bad news is you're a celebrity.
just tell me what's happening, Tommy.
They're sending in a hitman to get you, Jack.
Always knew you'd get me into trouble.
This is the big one.
Can't tell you how delighted I am. Who, when, and where?
We don't know.
You don't know.
All we know is this one's the best.
Hi.
Tony.
I was hoping you'd be alone.
Yeah, it's been quite a day. The Sarge is up at Newbridge trying to make some sense of it. It's good to see you. Did you want a coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I just want to say what I have to say and then I'll leave. Ellie and I had a long chat this afternoon about you and me and CJ, and what she said made a lot of sense. It's not fair that I string you along. I like you, Sam. I like you a lot, but I am married to CJ. I know things have been pretty dreadful over the past few weeks, but I owe it to him and to my marriage to give it another chance. I'm going to try and make it work.
You sure?
No, but I have to try.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry. Don't waste your life, Sam.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Catch up on the very latest goings-on at Falcon Crest, next here on Sky One. And then at 2, the murder of a champion skier puts Jonathan, Jennifer and Max in grave danger in Heart to Heart.